Session 42, Call of the Nether. Last we left off, many revelations were had, many discussions and feelings, and there is much confusion within the party. I am not going to maintain that voice, Heather, don't worry.
That was a really good Mackenzie voice. Really good. A plus.
But yes, there has been a lot of RP happening on and off screen for the viewers at home. A lot of things for the characters and the players to process. Uh, we have come to kind of an extra day off to recover and internalize some things that have been happening after Thorn's return to the party. Let's see. Is there anything we would like to address from the 11th, or do we just want to say they had a delightful, relaxing day?
They had a delightful day at the gardens.
There is
Delightful,
one thing.
relaxing
Oh,
thing.
there's one thing.
Oh.
There is one thing. As we are walking through the gardens, having a delightful day, watching
Delightful,
performances. Yeah.
Aw.
There is one point where, like, maybe as, like, Arno and Ix are, like, doing their own thing and Ben's gallivanting wherever, Thorn's gonna sidle up to Lucas and be like, hey, by the way, I haven't forgotten. He holds out his hand expectantly.
Lucas's face is acting like my face, and
You still have my badge.
Yes, that. You raise a good point.
I do. I want it back. I let you off easy because you were all sad before, but I want it back.
Heather has fallen out of her chair. Lucas goes from, he's like, yeah, yes, you're right. You were such a good friend that I feel like I can't even tease you about this. And he pulls it out of his pocket and opens it on hand and holds it out to Thorn.
Thorn takes it back and just goes, why, thank you. If you're on your best behavior, maybe I'll even let you hold it again.
For the record, I did not intend to keep it as long as I did, but it made a very good emotional support badge for these past hour or two.
Whenever I next see Varen, I will let him know how good of an emotional support badge this is.
It only took us 2 minutes to kill Heather today.
Dude, I was falling out of my bed, dude.
For the record, I meant to have Thorn tease Lucas about that during their conversation outside the tavern, but I completely forgot, and Kitty reminded me this morning.
It's okay. Since the conversation ended, I have no fewer than 3 times remembered and then promptly forgotten again that Lucas did not get the badge back. You have it now. It's fine.
I
Actually,
have expected... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say entertainment factor. Lucas pulls the badge out, but he probably actually pulls a couple of different badges out of his pocket and has to like find the right one.
Which credit card is it? Hold on, I'll give it back.
Because I'm pretty sure he's got a minimum of 2, maybe 3. It's a problem.
I have expected we were going to pull back like a bet from the Emerald Loop or something that everybody had forgotten about except for Thorn.
Oh,
I
no.
was very nervous for a split second. I was like, what did I forget? He's like...
He's been gone for 3
too.
weeks, so he hasn't been able to cash in on it.
Yep.
I thought it was gonna be something ridiculous too, but nope,
This
it was
was
still
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
It was great.
It was perfect. It was perfect. So I'm sitting here like, give it back. Lucas is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So now that we have that out of the way,
Yep, we're good.
the rest of
Sorry.
the day is a delightful day.
This was a delightful.
Yes.
This was a delightful.
Delightful, relaxing day.
Marvelous, marvelous. I don't know how cognizant Andy is yet. If you want to address the letter.
Oh, yeah.
That you and Lucas are
That
penning.
would.
When do you send the letter, out of curiosity? Shortly after getting the response, or after coming back from the walk?
Well, we're obviously not going to do it during the walk. Arno does have to compose a letter, and Lucas and Arno would have a conversation about it before the letter is just like, okay, no problem, sent. But like, I don't know.
After coming back from the walk, then.
Yeah, probably. I mean, if Arno is like very ready to do it and just like gets it drafted pretty quickly or whatever, then you know.
Okay.
It is kind of going to be word vomit, so I'm sure he could get that together pretty quickly. Yeah.
Like, I'm not crafting a response. I am crafting a novel.
Yeah.
So I lose the art of letter writing. Let's see.
Info dumping, my friend. It's okay.
Yes. Yeah, so I have basically a letter here that was penned by Arno, I'm presuming with input from Lucas.
No, Lucas has no idea what Arno wrote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, so
that's part of the conversation.
Yeah, so that's part of the conversation. But the letter that Arno writes is he is going to use illusionary script so that no one besides Holly and Webb can read it.
Valid. Okay then.
Yeah, this is right.
Yeah,
but
and
so
and the
Lucas and Arno have to have a conversation.
Yeah, Andy and I have kind of like pre-drafted some of what the conversation will be, so it's fine if it comes later, but it can also come now. It's just the end verdict is the letter will be sent. It's just
Gotcha.
Yes. We have confirmed somehow the letter will be sent.
I have jerry-rigged the arc of this conversation. It will end in a letter being sent.
Very good.
But there is a lot of trust being exchanged with this letter.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, which Andy, if you do want to roleplay it out, but I'm willing to summarize it here, basically. So. And then it's up to you.
I can role play it out.
Okay.
Somewhat awake.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably after everybody gets back, Arno would pull Lucas aside, probably in their room, and would just have a like, hey, I have a question.
Go for it.
Is it okay if I give Holly and Webb your actual name? Oh no.
And we've already talked about the letter, so Lucas knows what Arno's talking about. I think Lucas, for a split second, you'll see a bit of a close off and then a reopen of his expression. And then he just kind of like resigned nod. You're going to have to if you're going to get a response back. So, yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to assume that it's only for you and you would want me to keep the people's names out of the letter.
That would be appreciated. Yes. I don't know how good it will do under some of the circumstances, but it's yes.
All right. I'll just come up with a nickname for her, I guess. It'll be fine.
What are you telling your friend again?
You know.
Yes, I do. That's why I asked.
Updating her. A little bit of everything.
I would like an insight check on Arno's face during all of this. That's a nat 1. I am inciting so hard. There is suddenly a lot more trust going into this jury rigging system.
Because I got a 12, so you know.
Well, that's a 2 with my modifiers. So.
Yeah. So Arya would look. I'm just gonna be like, it's just hard to say because I haven't actually written it yet. It's just catching them up with everything as friends more so than anything else.
Lucas looks. I think it's like a weird combination of like uncertain, but like, okay, this is going to be happening. I've already said it can happen. Uncertain. Okay, fine. Like it's like, fine. Let me know when you're done. And I will need Holly's name. Well, okay, so he would also pull out the necessary paper and ink and give it to Arno because he would explain that it has to be written with this, but these are the only 2 pages he has. So if you want to draft on regular paper first or whatever, I don't know, but like this is what I got. So I also have a question because I don't know how the spell works. Illusionary script, is that just magic? It doesn't require like special ink or anything, right?
No, I don't think so. Hold on, let me double check.
Because fair warning, must be written in this paper and this ink. So but I don't know how the spell works. It is
It does have to be a specialized ink, a lead-based ink worth at least 10 GP for illusory script.
well
This is
that
definitely worth at least
yeah
10.
that'll fit. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the ink used to send the letter is the same as used by a wizard to scribe spells into a spell book.
Okay.
So, yes.
Surpassing
Okay,
those
good.
minimum requirements. But yes, good looking out.
Didn't want Arno to like write it and then find out that it didn't work. That's all. But yeah, turns out it's doing double duty. This is fine. So Lucas would explain that Arno needs to do the following, and then we'll have to know her real name, and then we'll be casted into the fire. Ben might need to like belch again or something.
He can make that happen.
Letter sent by Panda Pal.
Panda Express.
Panda Express.
Oh god!
Yeah, after he writes it, he probably hands the letter to Lucas and would just have a like, her name is Oleander Jaeger. Do you have to write it? Can I write it? I don't know.
I think maybe it'd be better if I write the name at least. But so Arno says the name, and I think Lucas looks startled, and then a mix of like confused but also like super interested in this. And you said it was pronounced oleander?
Yes. Right? That's how the flower is pronounced. I'm
Oleander
pretty sure it's pronounced
Jaeger.
oleander. Yes.
Okay. So his eyes go a little wide and he looks at Arno a little startled, and he goes, Jaeger. The Oleander Jaeger? Like, really?
She was famous?
Well, I mean, I don't know how famous, but like she was really good, Arno. She was I had never met her, but like the stories that I've heard, that she was so cool.
He's fanboying, guys. He's fanboying right now. This is it.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, give me the pen back. I need to add something to my letter. Hold on. Not related.
Don't lie. Also, can I have your autograph?
But I mean that's so cool, but and then he just kind of pauses, and then the confusion returns, and he just goes, but she died in the line of duty years ago. And then I think it takes like a minute, not even like Arno, it wouldn't even take like a second, and then he's just like, oh. Excitement tempered a little bit. Still cool. Excitement tempered.
Yeah, no, she left during the war, I think she said.
Yeah, that's when we got the reports that she died. Right. Ooh. Ooh.
What?
Out of character, that's an ooh. That's an out of character ooh. In character, I think Lucas just had the same realization that I just had, which is followed by Arno saying what, and Lucas just very quietly saying, I guess that's probably what they told my brother about me then.
Ooh.
Yeah, we should let's get your letter. Is your letter good to go? We should probably send it.
Yeah, no, I just have one last little thing to write.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. And he's gonna step back, and he's gonna turn away a little bit. Out of character, I just made that connection in this conversation. This was not a predetermined connection. One more thing onto the pile. One more thing onto the pile.
Yep, Arno almost said, and luckily did not say I mean, unless they have him hunting you, and then he would know that you're alive based off of that, but that would not be helpful.
No, Lucas has been gone for 2 years. Even if the new information came to light.
That's true. Also, stars, there is going to be an extra postscript.
Yeah.
Of just by the way, Lucas got so cute and started almost like fanboy when like he had who you were. So I guess you're kind of cool. Who knew, Holly? And then like that's it.
Also, Jess, Kitty is disappointed that you made the connection on your own.
Hey. Oh, yeah, fair. Well, it happened. Sorry. It's all right. It hasn't been confirmed. You never know. You never know. Maybe he doesn't know yet.
Alrighty. So yes, you draft your letter, get it sent off, written with illusory script and addressed and sent by fire by Lucas.
By Ben.
On
Teamwork
Panda
letter.
Express.
Panda Express
Yes.
has connected.
I was able to spike the dragon your letter for you.
So, guys, I haven't officially finished the letter, but I need you to understand that Arno has put in, I think, at least 4 postscripts.
Yes,
Oh my god.
including this last one. Yes.
There was a lot to say, and got distracted for a bit. He thinks he
Lot to
put in
cover.
everything at this point. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sure you won't get a response immediately, so that's fine.
Yes, for better or worse, you do not get an immediate response because they have to read, consider, and also draft their own response if they are sending one. So for the moment, we will say the day comes to a peaceful close. Are we having another cuddle pile, or are we going back to rooms? What is the thought?
I need to decide if Lucas is sleeping tonight.
Arno will be actively trying to get him to sleep tonight. So he will pull out massages. He will sing lullabies. He's gonna pull out.
Okay,
if
fair.
he needs to pull out the very much tried and true method, then other people are gonna have to get out of the room, and it won't be a cuddle pile tonight. But like,
if Arno
Okay.
asked for us to clear the room for Lucas to sleep, Ix would leave the room.
I feel like Thorn would have left the room well before that point with everything else Arno is doing to get Lucas to sleep.
100%.
I think Lucas just secretly wanted everyone else out because as soon as the room is cleared, he's just gonna curl up next to Arno, and I think that will eventually put him to bed.
Most excellent, most excellent. All right.
Maybe he just wanted to watch Arno try a little bit. Maybe it just felt good to watch Arno try so hard.
Have all of Arno's attention for a little bit was just really nice.
Onward to the 12th.
Almost.
I mean, almost.
So, Lucas. At
Yes.
some point after you fall asleep,
okay.
what is possibly going to become a familiar sensation, we don't know yet. You realize you are not dreaming, but you are asleep, and you are cognizant of the voice in your head. It's a voice you haven't heard in more than 20 years, but you know immediately who it is. Trust yourself. Trust your friends. I know you'll do what's best, and they'll have your back. And you'll always have my love. Sleep well.
does it feel like something he can respond to, or is he just like in the moment?
He could.
I don't think that he knows what to respond, knowing that he can respond, and I think he just says, I miss you. And then he goes to sleep, right?
Normal sleep resumes slowly. No foreboding dreams for our boy today.
I appreciate that. I was promised 24 hours, so this is good.
And you can make a new portent roll.
I'm gonna make a new portent roll, everybody.
You have all completed a long rest.
Oh, that's a 15. 15 on the portent.
Hey. Maybe that'll be important.
If nothing else, it's a good base for some modifiers, maybe.
All right. So you all get up the morning of the 12th. It is a fairly normal day for. Oh, actually, turn the clock back one moment. One more thing that happened on the 11th that is not traumatic. Heather, don't shake your head at me. In the toward the end of the day, as the day is kind of wrapping up, you all are back at the Foolish Serpent, but it's not early enough to go up to your rooms yet necessarily. You see Ao's group has all of their bags packed, and they seem like they're getting ready to leave the inn that you've been sharing for however long now.
I will say, regardless of them having their bags packed or what, Thorn would probably call out to them. Because this is the first he's seen of them since coming back.
Yes. Thorn, you call out to them. It looks like they had noticed you about the same time, and they were already headed over to you, or at least Ao was.
Okay.
Maybe Dermot as well. And not seeming to notice your presumably like chipper, hey, haven't seen you in a long time expression. Ao comes up to you and she just opens with, sorry for the other day and not trusting you. We do still feel bad about that. But thank you
that
for
wasn't
the tip,
me.
though.
Just straight off the bat, like, well, before I'm gonna let you finish, I'm gonna let you finish. But that wasn't me.
In fact, actually, your instincts, Ao, pretty on top of things. That was this is gonna sound like a really like, ridiculous play or something, but that was like my evil identical twin who had taken my place and like have been causing trouble in my absence, and I am being completely serious with you right now. I'm not fucking with you.
This is where AO does an insight check, and then it becomes an @1, and she's like, this motherfucker.
Make an insight check yourself, Thorn. to see how well you can read the journey on her face right now.
Is Thorn alone out here? Is anybody
No,
else?
it's everybody here.
Oh God, watching this
Hey,
happen.
it's okay. I don't have an evil twin, I don't think. So just that one.
I rolled an 8 for an insight check.
Okay. Judging from her face, well, and from what she's gonna say next, I guess she wants to think that's bullshit, but you don't look like you're lying. But also, it's you, so who the fuck knows?
Thorn's probably still insisting, I swear to God, I'm actually telling the truth here. It would be a really great opportunity to fuck with you, but like I feel like you've probably been through enough shenanigans with my twins, so I'll spare you this time, a little bit.
He said a little bit.
So how much of this twin have we had to deal with?
I've been gone since the first day in Bazozan.
So the Emerald Loop was still you then?
Yeah. I was still fucking with you then.
She's keeping track of when did I lose this man.
Whatever, I'll unpack that later. Well, thank you to the rest of you then, I guess, for that tip on the professor. Apparently the Sentinels of Memory had infiltrated the Crystal Chateau and were trying to get Prolix in trouble. But we got them outed thanks to you guys, and they actually made us full members now of the Allegiance.
Congratulations.
So you moving into this Crystal Chateau then?
Yeah, they given us rooms there. We're gonna try and use our new positions of status to get into Kael Morrow, see what we can find, and we'll let you know what progress we make.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
She was gonna be a little smug about getting in there first, but now she's just confused about the twin thing.
We totally have to beat them there, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Is
Ben.
Erwin here too? He probably is, right?
Yeah, they're all coming out together.
Cool. Not a big deal, but Thorn would also say hi to him, give the same spiel of like, that was my evil twin, blah blah blah. And then probably like ruffle Erwin's hair and be like really annoying. All the while calling him cousin. So
It's like, yeah, can I have them back?
Such a dick. Sorry.
Thorn has to lay it on thick. He's like, I only get one opportunity, and I'm gonna milk it.
But once you explain to Irvin, he's like, well, I didn't know you were gone, but it's
Irvin,
still good
not
to have you
Irwin.
back.
Forgot his name. Thorn would have similar, what do you call it?
Interactions?
Yes, yeah.
What, you gonna pat Dermot on the head? Because I feel like that'd be a little condescending, but I mean, if you were gonna.
No. I mean, like, just a similar vibe towards Irvin, specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He likes Irvin. They're buds.
They're buds. They're cousins.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
And if he knew how much Irvin kicked ass at the Bowl of Judgment, he would not shut the fuck up about it.
Very excellent, very excellent. Okay, so now that I'm done remembering that scene I wanted to include, now you all have completed your long rest. Pick up your day like any normal day that you've been having so far in Ank'Harel. I almost said Bazozan because we've said Bazozan so many times. We are not back there today. That would be a nightmare sequence. So you have another beautiful day in Bazozan.
No such thing.
But yes, breakfast, morning conversation, whatever goes down. Ben, I presume that other than like while things were being unpacked and discussed, you've been going pretty regularly to the Temple of the Mentor to continue your training with Ewo.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You, a little ways, like toward the end of breakfast, you get a message on your sending stone. not in too much detail, but it is from Iwo. He just says, Ben, when you come to the temple today, could you bring your friends with you? The High Curator would like to speak with you all.
Oh, gladly. Hey guys, we got something. Guess what? They want to see us.
And that's his response. Back to Ewo.
And I should also mention, Lucas, when you wake up, you have 2 letters on your person.
2 letters on my person.
Yes, you roll
Love
over
that.
and there's like some folded parchment like in your belt line or whatever.
What the handwriting, please.
Well, one is much shorter than the other. The short one you recognize the handwriting. The lengthier one you do not.
Arno is still asleep or not asleep yet? Or is awake? Which one?
Yeah, awake?
Make your decision.
No,
This changes my answer.
he's awake.
Lucas is going to, Arno is awake. He's going to hand the longer one over to Arno. And he's gonna turn around and open the shorter one.
I mean, it's technically his mail. It's his mail.
He is distracting over here. Arno here's the long one. He waits until Arno opens it, turns around, and starts looking at the shorter one.
Oh, shit!
Alright, so the shorter letter, it is Eloise's handwriting. It simply says, find the sapphire at the crossings of eventide at sunset. And then has her little blue diamond as a sign-off. I will copy and paste that for you.
Thank you. I wrote it down, but still.
It's just ridiculous, Kitty. Just tell us where the fuck to go. Why you gotta be like this? Ugh. I know it's not you, Kitty. I know it's Issa.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's totally your fault, Kitty.
Things
I
are valid.
understand.
Lucas will totally be able to follow these directions. He is well acquainted with this type of letter.
I figured.
Ooh, thank you for the capitalizations. Let me write that down. All right, cool. Lucas has distracted Arno with a letter, and he's reading a letter.
Can I roll perception to see if Arno noticed him turning around and
Oh,
being...
totally. But just note that
Is
he
it?
absolutely waited until you opened the letter.
Yep, like he was invested in what you're gonna read, and then the second you got 2 lines in, he just kind of slowly turned, like, alright.
I can roll whatever I need to roll too. But yeah.
I was thinking to say, yeah, Lucas, do you want to roll sleight of hand here?
Sure, I'll roll sleight of hand. I am so stealth. That's a 6. So stealth.
Arno can hear the crinkling of the paper. Like, he's not quiet about it. He unfolds it, and you hear every single crease just unfold.
Lucas is so slick. I don't know what you're talking about. So smooth.
Arno would just stop and look at him like...
What you got there, babe?
So, for Arno, some highlights from this little bit longer missive. Dear Locke and Lucas, this sounds like a lot for you all to process, especially in barely a day. But parts of it definitely strike us as familiar, however much Holly tries to deny. You sound absolutely smitten. I've no doubt that Lucas appreciates everything you do, even when he doesn't show it at first. Tisiphone's situation sounds complicated. Sounds like following Lucas was mostly personal and being being assigned the job was just convenient. From what you're telling us, she's gone against orders, but we agree that she probably didn't do it with the thought to leave. But she is going to be in hot water if she had plans to go back after this. The most important thing you can do is continue to be there for him. Support him where you can. Tell him he's being an idiot when needed. He might need both when he confronts Tisiphone. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I was going to write one more thing and didn't quite get to it. Let me check your bullet points here. Oh, okay. So she does sign off OXO with a note that the hugs are for both of you and the kiss is a return to sender.
I don't want your kiss, man.
And then there is a postscript that says, of course you would get caught up in adventure with the mythic god hero. That just suits you to a T. You overachiever. But there is more to it than that, but those are some of the important bits that I actually got to this morning. Tisiphone.
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 Tisphone.
Tisiphone.
You said it right the first time.
Yep.
I know it's Tisiphone.
Tisiphone.
It's just funny looking at it spelled out.
I know.
Now I'm just thinking of the meme about saying like normal English words as if they were Greek names, like Spectacles and Obstacles.
It's a delightful letter.
Yep. Yeah, Arda would read it and then turn and look at Lucas and then just have a like, what you got there?
Lucas startles like a child.
What? No, I'm awake. I'm awake.
No, like someone who has absolutely gotten caught with their hand in the candy jar.
Yeah.
Turns around
Does
to
not
stare
turn
at him.
around, just startles.
God, this computer every day.
Listen, you have stripped away this man's walls. He is left with the 7-year-old he once was. Like, this is what this is. Fold the letter. Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Movie.
Slowly opens the letter. Something. Just turns around. Holds it up. Guess she's ready to meet.
Holy shit. Okay.
Sunset. We just fucking woke up. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Okay. We go to breakfast. Lucas is agitated. Ben's like, let's go to the Cobalt Soul. Lucas is agitated. No, it's fine. Not agitated, just like the leg tap thing. No, it's fine.
Do we know where the Eventide Crossing is?
There's a couple of options that could be. It could be a location. Okay, we can
Well, I
talk
mean-
about this in character. I think it'll be fun. Because I mean, Lucas will. If Lucas doesn't, Arno will. So Lucas will show people, but I think he will grab Thorn first. Just
Okay.
as we're like making our way down, he will let Thorn be like, hey. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's familiar handwriting at this point, so.
Thorn probably looks surprised, but also like bolstered. Like, Oh, this is a faster response than I thought we'd get. He is anxious, but not the same type of anxious as Lucas.
Valid. Valid. Thorn's like, do you even know where that is?
Yeah, probably Thorn is going to, like, as we continue to walk downstairs, be like, so where is the Eventide Crossing? Is that, like, a specific square, a road, an intersection?
It could be a road, it could be a building, it could be a ship, it could be,
So you don't know, is what I'm hearing.
I would love to make a history check, out of character, but in character, that's Lucas's current rambles. Stars, do we recognize the crossings at Eventide? Like a road, street sign. It's a map. I can go look at the map. Like
You can make a history check if you want to.
yeah, I'll make a history check. I think get rid of this die. This die is not allowed to come into the confrontation with me. History check. That is a 6.
Means nothing to you.
Means nothing to me. Thorn. It means nothing to me. How the fuck have I been in this place for like 3 weeks and she's been here for like 6 hours and she's already found something that I don't know?
Kind of tracks with what you're telling us about.
I bet it's that bird. It's a lot easier to learn streets when you've got a bird.
What are you talking about? Birds can't read.
No, but
But
they
she can
bird
look
eye
inside.
view. Also, she can look through its eyes. I assume she can read even when she's looking through the bird.
Ix is too busy snickering to herself.
So anyway, we'll go to the Cobalt Soul for Ben. Maybe we can get directions from them to the Eventide Crossing.
We're going for all of us. They asked for all of us.
Okay, well, we are going for all of us, but mostly Ben.
Oh my god. Thorn. All of them. Goodness.
Do you want to get underway?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Walking your carpet.
Guadala!
Whatever's
Blah, blah, blah.
faster.
Okay. You all carpet your way over to the Temple of the Mentor. Find your way inside, very familiar path at this point. And easy enough to find Master Iwo. He is there waiting for all of you. Let's see. Okay. Welcome. If you'll follow me, I will take you to the High Curator.
A high curator would look at Ben, since Ben did not mention that. He was just like, we're going to the Cobalt Soul.
See, told you they wanted all of us.
He takes notice of this, looks at Arno, looks at the rest of you. Yes, the High Curator asked to speak with all of you. So, my apologies if that caught 80% of you by surprise.
All of these things mean nothing to me, so whatever. I don't know where High Curator is. I might as well meet them.
High curator is like the boss, right? Of course.
It
Like,
sounds like somebody important.
Yeah. Yes, he is in fact the leader of the Cobalt Soul.
It also sounds like somebody who would just be in charge of a museum, but you know. No offense.
Library.
Or a library.
Or a library, yeah.
They do a lot of dealing in knowledge. But it is interesting that he wants to talk to us. Ix will kind of look around to see if there's any guards to ensure that they're not about to be arrested because of Dagger's bullcrap.
You did not notice any hands of Ord paying you special attention on the way here.
Cool.
Nothing like that. But Master Iwo does lead you all up the stairs to the second level, and then he leads you up to a third level that you didn't know about.
Cool.
Secret third level.
It's around a hallway you've never taken before, and there was another staircase. So.
Behind a
Secret
waterfall.
third level.
the wrong mission. I'm like, why is this text not resemble what I was writing down? Okay. Okay. So he takes you up to the third floor and to an office. Opens the door to let you all in, and then excuses himself if you have nothing else for Master Ewo at the moment.
Ix will ask if she can talk to him after the meeting.
He nods in acknowledgement of this.
She lets him go.
I will make sure you can find me before you leave.
Thank you.
So you all walk in. Seated at a wide table is a young man no older than 30, with brown skin and hazel eyes. His white robes are adorned with blue designs. He smiles warmly as you enter. Please, shut the door behind you, he says, closing the book in front of him. I am High Curator Jamal Alithia, and I've heard much about you, and I am going to spell this name for the people taking notes.
MVP.
You said he was 30?
No older than 30.
Yeah,
Ben
30.
will bow and say, "Hello, High Curator. It is an honor to meet you." Ben hasn't met him yet, has he? I don't remember that.
You have not.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, this is the first time you've seen him or heard his full name. Let's see. Also, I have a picture of him.
Art?
Oh, he's cute.
Look at him!
I see why people join the Cobalt Soul. This is fun.
Like how all of us are like, gush, 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 and then here comes Jess with the kill, like, I get it.
Is this art from the book or?
That is official art from the book, yes.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So good.
Yeah,
So he's officially
everybody be
spoken,
simping-
is what you're saying.
Everybody be simping for the
Wow.
High Curator.
Damn.
I mean, very fair. I feel like Arno might shoot Lucas a look. Like, he will not straight up start flirting with the High Curator right now. But, like...
Yes, please flirt with the leader of the Cobalt
You
Soul.
start
Sounds
doing
great.
that, and Ben just jabs you with the elbow, and he's like, "He's my High Curator. What are you doing?"
Yeah, no. His
Follow
eyes
me.
would widen. He would give Lucas a look like, well, damn. And then he would proceed to be on his good behavior. He will not.
And then he would just be like, "Wait, would this make you my step High Curator if you guys?" No, never mind. Ben's overthinking it.
Oh my god, no! This is all happening in front of this dude. He's sitting here like, I think I made a mistake. Are these the right people?
Got my eye on Ben. Got my eye on Tony, I should say.
It's
Let's see.
Ix would
Please.
shut the door as he
Yes.
asked, so she would shut the door, and obviously, she would look him up and down, obviously, but not say anything.
Let's see. I'm told you have been investigating the consortium of the Vermilion Dream and the red substance known as ruidium. We believe that the consortium has begun their own experiments with ruidium. And the Allegiance of Allsight tells us that they have recently had an item of theirs go missing that we believe was stolen by them. I worry that they are tampering with powers beyond their control. That is why I would like you to head to their headquarters and find out anything you can about their research on ruidium.
The Allegiance
tells me you
headquarters?
Pardon, the consortium.
Okay.
Although we do also believe that the Allegiance is tampering with powers that they should not be messing with.
Fair.
But the consortium is the greater danger at the moment. Expositor Ewo tells me you have already discovered the location of their headquarters. So that is why we came to you. If you happen to come across any magic items in the consortium's possession, please confiscate them and bring them to our temple for examination and safekeeping.
This will be easy, right, guys?
Will this forward our goal into you helping us get to Kael'Mara?
If you can recover the item that went missing from the Allegiance, I believe we can use that to leverage getting you into Kael'Mara, yes.
What item?
And what is the item?
They
I'm so
were
bad. Okay.
they were a little cagey on that part, but whatever you can find of theirs, I'm sure will be helpful to that end.
So they didn't tell you?
They keep their secrets, apparently,
Ah,
even when
that's-
they're talking to people they ask for help.
That's not helpful, because haven't you guys found, like, multiple items that were connected to the consortium in some way? Most of those have
Yes,
been
in a
turned
way.
over, but...
So it sounds like many items they have tried to make were incomplete or unsuccessful. This one was successful, apparently.
Okay, that's a difference.
If you can bring us something to bring a satisfactory end to this situation, we can offer you a reward of 1,000 gold.
That sounds generous, right? I don't know what your going rate is these days, but I assume that's pretty good.
What's the time frame that you need this done for?
We are worried that they might try something today during the Hazel Festival. It's not as big of an ordeal as it is on other continents, since the middle of the desert, we don't take much stock in harvest festivals, but people will still take the excuse to enjoy the bounties of other harvests and get intoxicated.
Is the primary source or location of the festival in the bazaar?
Primarily, yes.
And when does all of that start, if it hasn't already?
Throughout the day, but usually it is the most raucous in the afternoon.
Great.
So,
We got this though, right, X?
afternoon. That'd probably be something we have to take care of immediately, and then afterwards try to...
Yes.
It's probably like mid to late morning right now, depending
Okay.
on how long you guys spent getting ready.
All right. Well, it would appear we have limited time.
Hey, hi, Curator. Would you happen to know where a place called the Eventide Crossings here? Is that like a road? Intersection?
Oh, if you mean the crossings of Eventide, yes, that is that's very close to here, actually. That's the necropolis sent into the cliffside on the other end of the district.
Could you mark that on the map, just so that we know? Or ping it? Thank you. Okay.
Oh, that's so close. Okay, it's not sunset right now. That's fine.
I might make, like, a little X so that we don't forget.
Yeah, fair.
You can barely see my X since the
Fair.
color blends
It's-
in, but...
It is there. I see it, I lose it. I see it, I lose it.
All right. Well, I have a meeting with with Iwo, and I'll meet you all out front.
Okay.
All right. He thanks you and dismisses you for now. So yeah, you find Iwo. He's making himself easy to spot down on the second level. Yes,
Cool.
you wish to speak with me.
Yeah, can you switch to the secret channel, please? I'll take notes.
Secrets.
Will be right back.
I'm dying.
Rude.
Dying on the inside right now.
I can't decide whether I should pause the recording.
Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. All these secrets. It's fine. We're all hypocrites. It's cool.
It says... Oh, there she is. Okay. For a second, it was only
Apparently,
showing...
I must leave the room.
Get
Oh,
out of here,
wow.
Tony. It's a secret chat. Oh, man.
I'm gonna pause
You
the
know,
recording.
this is the second time she's...
And we're back. Okay, so is the party heading for the bazaar now then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I'm realizing I probably need to make a little adjustment because I'm assuming you all are getting there on the carpet.
Yep.
Squat
Mhm.
along.
Quite a lot. Okay. So, you head for the Sun Cup Bazaar via air travel. You know where the first eclipse is, and that's where you were told to go. Before you've quite gotten that far, something is going on down there, and it doesn't sound like a festival party right now. The sound of wood splintering and cries of panic echo through the streets, then are suddenly drowned out by a trumpeting roar that heralds the arrival of two red crystalline elephants that you can, I suppose, see from overhead now. Why did I give these people a flying carpet? One smashes through a stall as the other strides a few paces behind its companion. And we are going to move maps. Also, I only have one map for the bazaar, so pretend this is a different street and not exactly the street that it looks like it is.
Awesome.
Okay.
There are some
If this is a map,
innocent
I don't see it.
bystanders.
You might have to
Oh.
zoom out.
No, I am all black.
Oh.
Black screen.
Oh,
Do I need to
fine.
drag myself onto the map to see it? I don't know.
Everybody's
No,
on
you're
the
on there.
map. You might just need to refresh the page.
All right, I'll refresh. Thank you.
Is anybody else having problems seeing the map?
Nope, I loaded okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Black screen.
Yes.
Sorry. We can keep going, but I cannot see anything. So.
Ah,
You'll see it in the video after the fact.
Right.
just know that this is not the Lux Run up in the corner, and you are not right next to the first eclipse right now, despite whatever this map shows. Okay, well, that sounds like a perfect time to roll initiative,
Nice.
because there's some trouble of brewing down there.
Oh, fine.
This die needs to go away. It's not rolling above double digits. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna pull out my Maggie die for the elephants. Oh, lovely. Well, they are not particularly dexterous. Let's see. Thorn, actual.
Given the
thorn
fact that it's called a ruidium elephant, I need you to know that Lucas is gonna be like, the Allegiance lost a fucking elephant?
No. They lost so much ruidium that they were able to infuse an elephant. How they managed to get the elephant through the frickin' city to get here is beyond me. First Eclipse was not big enough to house two of those things, let alone one. So I have no idea how they manifested.
What is Arno's initiative?
Arno's is 24.
Oh. Well then.
24.
Okay. Jess, are you able to see the initiative tracker?
I can see the initiative tracker.
Okay. All right.
Just out of curiosity, the magnifying thing in the top right, what does it say?
Yep. 30%.
Okay.
I went all the way out to 10. I went all the way into whatever. There's just a black square.
Oh, that's
now.
weird.
Yeah, so
You
I'm
could try
clicking around on
closing
my
your
end.
browser. Close every browser window and then try opening it again.
Alright.
Roll 20 be goofy sometimes.
Yeah.
So even if you have another window open with D&D Beyond, just close them all.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so at the moment you all are together on the carpet. Arno is up first. You all know the command word for it, so you could steer the carpet, but you'd all be moving together.
I mean, that seems like I'm assuming everyone also wants to go and
Yes,
take care of
yes.
the
We want to
elephant.
go
Yeah.
closer.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Arno-
there are
Arno
streams
will
of danger.
move the
Yes.
carpet towards the elephants.
Let's go land on him. Let's go. Let's do it.
Sure, I'm on the layer here. So fortunately, all of the bystanders are not in your way. Let's see.
We're like an elite SWAT team, guys. We're just gonna like jump in from the sky.
Quick
I
response
was gonna
time.
have.
You
I
have
was gonna
feather
have
fall
them
for
there
a
as-
reason.
I was gonna have them
I
there
know.
as obstacles, but
Oh, there's a map. Alright, I can see things now.
Nice.
And here.
let's see. Okay. So yes, Arno, you have moved the carpet. We can say that is your movement. How high are you flying at the moment?
I feel like he'd be angling down to, assuming everyone's gonna jump off, or at least like Ben and Thorn and
That's a good
Lucas
assumption.
are gonna jump off. Hicks is a ranged fighter. To be fair, she could just be like, no,
Yeah,
that actually thinks.
she's gonna
But,
probably
like-
stay on the carpet and just blow them up from the sky.
But yeah, so he's gonna go basically closer to the ground, right near them.
I suppose technically you could bonus action. I'll say you can bonus action dash with the carpet as a rogue and get everybody closer or whatever position you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arno will do that, yeah.
Alrighty, let me get you all arranged here. How close would you like to be?
Who is that?
The
Chris?
elephants are
Not
rampaging.
within Yeah, not within striking distance, but like close. So that everyone has a good jumping off point.
Okay. So, like, we'll say you're 10 feet off the ground and 15 feet away so that people can hop down if they want to.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Okay, you still have your action.
Perfect. Can I pull out my bow and shoot?
Absolutely, positively.
Oh, no. I was just gonna do that. 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits.
Good. So 8 damage.
Mixture here. Okay. 8 damage to the ruidium elephant in front.
Mm-hmm.
A chip of it falls off. All right.
Like it's a crystal part?
The entire thing seems to be made of crystal.
Good God. Okay.
All right. Well, that'll bring us to Thorn.
Okay.
You're in position for ranged or melee at your discretion.
Okay. Well, I am gonna first use my bonus action to do my Crimson Right. So Thorn's gonna take draw both swords, and then take Serpent Strike and cut his right arm. And as he does so, there's going to be like a little staticky bit of electricity that lances up his arm, and through the sword and everything, as he uses his Right of the Storm. And then I am going to jump off of this carpet, and run right at the elephant. And I'm going to make 2 attacks, one with Serpent Strike and the other with the Black Steel Short Sword.
Excellent.
So that is a nat 20 on 1.
Oh,
Nice.
Thorn's coming back strong.
Yeah.
He's ready.
I'm gonna say nat 20 was just Serpent Strike, because why not? And I'm trying to do math. It was nat 15 for the Black Steel Short Sword plus 8, so that's 23.
Mm-hmm.
That also hits.
Okay. So sorry, I'm just trying to remember. I don't know why we haven't fought in forever, that's why. I don't remember what damage die my Crimson Right does either. Because it's been a long time since I've actually done a real Crimson Right, it feels like.
Instead of a pretend Crimson Right.
Yeah. So I do.
I'm totally doing extra damage, guys.
So
Ignore the lack of lightning.
He was doing a different, but it was Hunter's Mark and not Crimson Right. So I do deal 3 necrotic damage to myself, and then the extra damage die is, I believe, also a d6 for reals.
Realsies.
If that's incorrect, I'm sorry, but I also don't want to hold us up by trying to figure out this. So,
that was a satisfying dice sound.
Yeah, that was all my d6s. So that was, let me see here, 7 damage for the Black Steel Short Sword, which is just magical piercing. For Serpent Strike, the base damage is 10 plus 2 poison. Actually, I forgot. This is gonna be doubled because of the nat 20.
Also, Serpent Strike does extra stuff on a nat 20.
Does it? Does it?
So.
What?
It's been that long.
Whenever you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this weapon, each creature of your choice within 5 feet takes 5 poison damage. So does that mean it deals 5 extra to the elephant that I'm attacking? Because that's the only one in range.
I'm gonna say sure,
Okay.
because otherwise that's sad.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give you the regular damage, and then I'm gonna roll again, so I don't lose it. So 10 magical slashing, 2 poison, plus the 5 poison from the nat 20, so 7 in total for that. Plus 2 from the lightning damage from the right. Rolling again.
Also double.
Yep, I'm rolling that as well. So with the nat 20 damage, another 3 slashing, 4 poison, and 2 lightning. So I hope you
Alrighty.
wrote all of that down.
I ticked it off as we went. I'm pretty sure I got that right.
Okay.
So that was 35 damage total.
Nice.
Thorn's back.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Excellent, excellent. Okie dokie. Okay, so as Thorn is finishing his turn, an interloper enters the scene.
Is it a dumb cat?
Mind your business. That's an owl.
Oh. I thought it was Ty.
So, Kitty, if you care to.
Hello. Sorry, I forgot how to unmute. It's been so long.
It happens.
Yeah, the bird sees this happening. It's a pretty wild situation going on here. Let me just do some math real quick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it sees that Thorn's right up there, face to face with a scary elephant, and it's gonna hop off the roof and fly on over. And it's just like flying around that elephant, harrying it, using the help action to distract it.
Perfect, perfect. Also, owls have flyby, and it's really good.
Yep. Does it need to stay in range of the elephant to keep using the help action, or could it, like...
To my understanding, it does not.
Okay, well, in that case, yes, it probably would fly out of range a little bit after it's
Yay.
done doing its thing. But it's helping.
Yay, it's helping. That brings us to Ben.
All right.
Uh,
Ben. Can Ben, through a combat...
you cut out. I heard Ken Ben through a.
Oh, that's weird. Let's see if it stays together this time. Through a combination of just jumping and slow fall, can Ben get on top of that building where I placed his icon?
Absolutely, he can.
Okay.
Make a perfunctory athletics check just to see how graceful it is.
So Grace.
Oh yeah, without issue, even without a running start.
Are there... I see there's people icons on the map, but obviously you're not going to put every single person because that would take you all day. Are there other people up by the elephants that just aren't on the map?
Let's see. These fine folks that you flew over, I'm going to say they went on initiative 20, so they are booking it out of there.
Okay, so there's a handful of people.
And
I think
with your vantage point, you can see there were some people in the wake of these elephants that didn't quite get out of the way in time. But
what
mostly-
Ben's gonna do is
mostly it was pretty empty.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I think what Ben's gonna do is he's gonna run across the building. Let's see. Yeah, I've got like 1,000 feet of movement. And then jump and transform into hybrid form as he's jumping down to street level.
Do it, do it.
So he'll land here, but that's unfortunately my action. So what I'm going to do is use a key point and take patient defense, take the dodge action as a bonus action. So
Perfect. Patient defense. Alrighty. Ix.
Ix is going to stay on the carpet. I know we're 10 feet in the air. But she's going to Eldritch Blast the first elephant that we've been hitting.
Perfect.
The first one is going to be a 22 to hit.
Hits.
10 points of force damage. And then for her second hit is 27.
Also hits.
7 points of force damage. Not that it matters much, but Thorn would notice that Ix's Eldritch Blast is no longer prismatic, that it's more silver or gray in coloring. Not that it matters, but again.
Ooh, that's fun.
There is a difference.
It's like, not that it matters. No big.
No big, but it would be fairly noticeable. But she's not going to take a bonus action as she's going to stay on the carpet. And she's not going to move the carpet while Arno and Lucas are still on. So that will be her turn.
Alrighty. Lucas then.
Cool. So Lucas is gonna hop off this carpet because he's gonna get off this carpet. So as he's running in, I know Ben was, you described the scene that Ben could see as well, with like people who are still in the area. Does it look like any of them are in danger of still being in the elephant's path?
The ones fleeing down this way, that is
Um,
the kind of the direction the elephants would be going.
Right,
they're
but
just
like, is
trying to
anyone in
get out of
immediate
the way.
danger of like an elephant is about to trample them because they just did the stereotypical trip and fall and whatever, or are we okay?
At the moment, no.
Okay, cool.
As long as
So
Thorn doesn't fall over.
fair, Lauren, Thorn, don't fall into a stereotype today. So Lucas is
I'll
gonna
try.
hop off the. Lucas is gonna hop. I can't control my own character. That's fine. I think it's because it's a different token than I normally am, because mine still shows me as a brown brunette. But Lucas is gonna hop off the carpet and land however he needs to land, and he's gonna run in the direction, like, to try to put himself between the. I don't know how far I can get, but to put himself between
Should be
the.
fixed for now.
There, yes, thank you. So I have 30 feet of movement, and I guess this is where we are. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get in the general. Well, actually, no, he'll put himself by Thorn. But like in the path of the elephant kind of thing. And he's going to launch a Magra at the elephant.
Magra.
Launch a Magra.
Alright. Do so with advantage because flanking.
Thank you, Ben.
totes.
Okay. 21 to hit.
Hits.
All right, let's try this die out. So that's a d12. Let's go, Magra. All right. What's that number? Okay, cool. So we're gonna do that's 7 points of damage on the first hit,
Okay.
and then I have a second attack. Do I still get flanking on a second attack?
You do.
All right, cool. Does a 15 hit?
15. Your axe strikes against it, but the crystalline hide deflects the blow from digging in.
Got it. All right, cool. Then that's my thing.
Alrighty. This one in the front, taken quite a lot of damage. It's looking a bit battered, but still raring to trample people. Which it's going to start doing now. Okay. Well, lucky for you guys, you're already in its face, so it can't charge at you. It is going to, the one in the front is going to make a gore attack against Thorn. Let's see. With my really big die. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Can I use my reaction of silvery barbs?
You can.
I would like to use my reaction to use silvery barbs.
All right, so it will roll at disadvantage. That brings it down to 19.
Still hits.
Oh,
but you
man.
can,
But I appreciate
you can
the
give
attempt.
somebody advantage now.
I will give. Who's next? I will give Arno. I'm gonna give Arno advantage on his next attack.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Thorn, you're just one more down.
Alrighty. I don't know how loud that is, but I have a lot of dice in my hand
Ominously
right now.
loud.
Oh,
Yeah.
we heard it. We heard it. Thanks.
Lucky some of those numbers are kind of low. Not all of them, but some of them. Okay, so that is going to be to Thorn.
Did the help action for the owl do anything this turn, or was that already done? Is that already resolved?
That would be, if he needed it, that would be advantage on
Oh,
Thorn's next
okay.
attack.
Okay.
But that is going to be 22 piercing damage from one of the tusks
Okay.
and 7 psychic damage.
Well, it was nice having you back for a little bit, Thorn.
We're gonna,
I'm still up.
we're gonna, good, we're gonna rebuke the violent on that.
Alrighty.
So the elephant needs to make a wisdom save.
The elephant got a 3 on its wisdom save.
Great, it is not wise, so it takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt.
Alright.
Damn.
I believe that's
Nice.
29.
Good God.
Lucas can't quite stop the elephant from trying to gore Thorn, but he can make it hurt in return.
Smacks it on its trunk. No, bad elephant. No.
Bad. Smacking on the snout. Just a much longer snout than it would be for, say, a dog. Yeah, so Thorn has been nearly stabbed through by this thing, but Lucas shines a light down upon it that makes it recoil a bit, pulls the tusk away before it can go all the way through our elf boy. And yeah, it is taking a lot of damage. But it just looks really angry now. There's a lot of cracks and chips in its form now, though. It is relatively rough for its size. The other one's going to do the same thing to Ben, or it's going to try to.
Disadvantage, I'm dodging.
The first roll is a 26, but disadvantage brings that to a 15.
Nice.
That misses. AC
Nice.
19.
Good job, patient defense.
So that was fortuitous. All right, they are stamping, making a whole lot of noise with their trumpet sounds, but that brings us to Arno, still up on the carpet with Ix.
Woo! Arno is
Advantage from silvery barbs on the next roll that you make.
yes. Okay. Arno is going to hop down and also get in here. And if he can, pull out his rapier and stab it.
Okay. Nah, I won't retcon that, but I did just realize that the elephant in the back would have had advantage also from flanking.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I appreciate you not taking that back, Caesar.
I made the call already, so.
All right. Arno got a 24 again.
24 still hits.
Yeah. And then
I believe so far 21 is the lowest that's hit, and a 15 missed.
okay. And then he gets his sneak attack, right? Because
Yes.
people
Because advantage and flanking. Well, advantage and, yes, it is quite surrounded at this point.
Okay. And then okay, cool. Oh, Arno's mad. Okay. So that is a 22 damage.
Delightful. Anything else with your turn, Arno?
He will give inspiration to Lucas.
Perfect, perfect. All right. So Arno manages to knock one of this thing's tusks off. And it is struggling evermore to hold itself together. But it doesn't look like that's slowing it down at all. Thorn.
Okay. So first, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate another Crimson Right, this one on the Black Steel Short Sword. So that's another 4 necrotic damage to myself. But when he does this, he's going to take the Black Steel Short Sword, run it against his upper left arm between the coils of the snake tattoo. And this time, kind of like icy frost sort of gathers up or down his arm until it like kind of creates this frost-like pattern on the Black Steel Short Sword. And then I'm going to make another 2 attacks, completely undaunted in spite of being gored by this thing. That's pretty good. The lower of the 2 is an 18, and the other is another 23.
Both hit.
Nice. So, now let's see. So, we've got 2d6 on the Black Steel Short Sword and 3d6 on the Serpent Strike. So Black Steel Short Sword is going to be 10 magical piercing plus 3 cold damage.
Beautiful.
And Serpent Strike is going to be 10 magical slashing, 2 poison, and 4 lightning.
1 second here. All right. With your second attack, your blade goes into, like, deep into the crystal form of this elephant. Cracks start to spiderweb out from it, and the form completely crumbles away into like a fine powder that just kind of scatters to the wind. At your feet, or like 5 feet away from you, you hear a clatter of kind of stone on brick, and looking down at the ground, you see a tiny elephant statue. Looks ivory in color, but with veins of red running through it.
Can I pick that up just so we don't lose it in the chaos?
You could, yes, because you
Okay.
haven't moved and you still have an item interaction.
Thorn
Okay.
hasn't touched Ruidium before.
Oh, we didn't tell him not to touch it.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He will pick it up and like quickly just, I don't know, throw in a pocket or something, just so we don't lose
That's
it.
alright. That's good.
Okay, yeah, the touch is brief enough that nothing seems
Amiss.
odd about it. Other than he's probably been told about the, look after stuff with veins of red, I'm assuming. Somewhere in all the stories that you guys got him caught up on.
Oh, we probably would have described to him what identifying that giant chunk of ruidium was like, for sure.
So you had to use 5 feet to approach the little fallen statuette, but you have most of your movement left.
I will continue to charge at the other elephant using the remainder of my movement,
Alrighty.
which is 25 feet, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't
25
move
left.
quite as fast as Dagger, sadly. Oh right, I have to move myself. That's how this works. Sorry.
It's been a little bit.
Here.
I mean, preferably. Now, I will say there's no people around here. I'm gonna say like these, like tarps up here. Those are, you can walk through those. Those are not buildings. Those are more like just stands and outdoor displays. So those can be moved through.
Okay.
All the ones on the north side of the street. All right. Whisper.
Yep. All right, one elephant down. So the owl swoops back down and it kind of loops just past Lucas, sort of like not cuffing him, but like brushing its wing against his shoulder as it swoops by. And then it keeps going, and then it's just going to do a repeat, just harrying that ruidium elephant to distract it. It's been a while since I've used the help action. It's only to give advantage, right? You can't use it to give disadvantage for the thing attacking other people.
I believe that is the case, yes.
Okay, then yeah, it's just helping
correct.
to hopefully give advantage on attack rolls.
Yay. In case flanking doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Lucas just got
Alright.
smacked by an owl.
He brushed his shoulder.
Gently.
It wasn't like a
Gently.
slap. He didn't do a flyby and smack your face like, take that, sucker.
Check.
Like a little shoulder pat, like.
Got
Hey,
you. Hey, man. What's up?
Got cuffed by that wing. Ben. Also, let me get Ben facing a more sensible direction here.
So I have advantage on attack. Is it just the
Uh,
next attack, or is it all attacks this turn?
Thorn has advantage on his next attack against you.
Oh, I thought it was just whoever was next. I guess that's cool. All right.
Somebody was trying to tell me that that is the case. I had always run it that you choose who you're giving advantage to. But
Okay, that's probably why I was thinking it that way, but I don't care either way. I was just checking. So, all right, Ben will just we'll start hitting things. So I don't think he could get over there. I don't know. Maybe he could get over there for advantage.
well, anyway, I just started punching.
I don't think I'm gonna bother with that though. So let's wreck it up.
That definitely hits with a 28.
Oh, I rolled 2 8s on that 2d8.
Nice.
Oh, dang.
so good.
So good. So about 23 damage in one hit. Okay.
Does the 17 hit?
17 does hit. Another 20. Wow. This guy.
Let's keep the wrecking up going. Let's flurry of blows. Ooh, does 15 hit?
15 misses.
Wait. I forget what this is called. 1 second. I don't use this skill very often.
Oh, right. There's a thing, isn't there?
Yeah. Let's use focused aim. We'll spend a key point. Yeah, we'll try 17. 17's what I got last time, right? No, I got 28. Yeah. So 1 key point for +2, so 17 to hit.
Let's see. Oh, by 2 for each one. Okay. 17 does hit.
Okay, so that was the first unarmed strike. All right. And if it's still alive, I've got something else.
So that
Ben's not playing
okay,
around.
So that was 12 damage, not 112. Come on, keyboard. And then 27 to hit for 9 more. Well, it is still up. That was a large percentage of its health.
All right, let's keep going. Let's add
What?
Hand of Harm. So there's an extra 7 points of necrotic damage, and it is also poisoned from the other half of that. Where is it?
And there's no save on that.
There is not.
Dang.
It's the last paragraph of that one I just put in there.
And it's a
Okay.
beast.
The poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
All right, I'll remember that. All right, anything else? Are you staying put?
Yeah, I think Ben will stay right there.
Okay. X. Still on your carpet.
Got 80 feet of movement now that there's only one person on this carpet, correct?
That sounds like that could be right.
Perfect. So she's going to spend however many it takes to get to kind of hover above Thorn. She doesn't want to get off of the carpet. She just wants to, again, hover because she'll be moving after this action. And she's going to reach out, and it's going to be weird, Thorn. I'm sorry, but she's going to touch, like, your head or the back of your neck, whatever she can reach.
Just
And
pat him
she's-
on the head.
Pretty much. And she's going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
Nick's got heals now.
Yeah, he would also notice that is new. 9 points of healing.
From a 3rd level spell?
Yeah, I rolled shit.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. It's +4, so 13 points of healing.
Nice.
But yeah, I
Insane.
rolled really low. It's not pleasant. But the +4 is there, and I apologize I didn't add it. So yeah, 13
that's
points of
okay.
healing.
That's okay, because the damage roll against him was kind of low, so it balances out.
He's
And then
still
from there,
wounded, but he does stand a little taller at that.
that's good. That's what she wanted. And then she's going to use the rest of the carpet's movement to go right behind the elephant. Still 10 feet off the ground, but yeah, she wants to prevent it from backing up. That will be her turn.
This thing's adjusting very oddly. All right. Lucas.
Hello, I am coming up against an elephant. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's a space? Is that a space? Is this a space? That's a space. All right.
Let's say you can squeeze by Ben.
I can squeeze by Ben. I just can't end in Ben's space.
He'll suck in the tummy.
Thank you, Ben. We're gonna Magra again because we do this.
Do you get advantage for flanking since Ix is on the carpet?
I don't think I'm directly behind
Oh, that's
Ix.
fair. That's fair.
Unless I can attack from Ben's space and then continue out of it, but I don't think I could do that. So
No.
yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I could technically get one more space, but I still don't think that puts me directly across Thorn. So, I lost
Tony will-
Tony.
Tony will be
Okay,
back because
that's fine.
camera decided to be silly.
First swing misses. That's a 12. And
The bardic inspiration.
with bardic inspiration is a +6, right? Or a d6.
D6 roll.
D6. So it could. It could.
No, that's only a 14. But thank you for the effort. We'll try the second attack though.
It was worth a try.
Yeah. So the second one is gonna hit. That's a 21.
21 hits.
So how?
The bardic inspiration had a 50-50 chance of making it.
It really did. It was a good effort. How hurt does this elephant look, by the way?
Let's see. It's not completely falling apart yet, but it has taken a good chunk of good lot of damage.
Okay.
If it could bleed, it would be bloody.
Okay. Because that's gonna be 6 points of damage, but I'm gonna add in a smite.
Absolutely.
Let's go with a second level smite. And I forget what that roll is. That is
3d8, I think. It's
3d8.
1 plus the level of the spell slot.
Yeah, 3d8. Okay. Here a d8.
And you said the axe itself was 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4.
6, and then
15 extra points of damage from our smite.
nice. Okay, now it definitely is starting to fall apart at the seams a little bit. Yeah, elephant is in quite rough shape. And it doesn't care for that. Let's see. Who does it like the least right now? All right. Lucas.
I'm not surprised.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a nat 20? Is it a nat 20?
Lucas has a new scar.
Oh my god.
No way! Are you serious?
Die right now. I will kill you.
Holy shit! We can't go one freaking initiative without this man going, hey, this side of my torso is a little bare. Could you please? What the hell? What about your roll, your portent roll? Does that
I thought about it. I could
No.
Oh,
This is what
that's a
I'm
double
rolling.
damage.
Maybe you should.
But I like the drama.
I don't.
You would have had to
Yes.
declare it beforehand anyway, wouldn't you?
I would have had
Oh,
to
God,
declare
yeah.
it beforehand, yeah.
Oh,
So
shit, never
So-
mind.
I bought a whole bunch of extra d8s just in case I ever needed. This is all of my d8s and most of my d6s.
Oh. Oh my god,
Okay.
it sounded like a waterfall of dice. You know what? I'm
Yes,
kind of glad my camera won't function for me right now because I am upset.
There is at least one in there.
Oh,
gosh.
one
Please,
out
please
of the...
make sure you describe this attack for the notes.
How comforting. 1-1.
I'm not okay with this.
Okay, so let me do a little math here. So, as the elephant swerves its head around to glare Lucas down, it lowers its head and just comes up at him with the tusks, which catch him like in between some of the joints, gets him like right under the arm, and you're a little surprised that your arm is still there because it feels like it is not at this point. That is how much health do you have?
I'd rather know a number.
Okay. Well, first, let's see. Oh, right, there's the modifier as well.
Oh my god, stop!
No! Boy, that.
That's 51 piercing.
Hold on, 51 piercing. A sec.
No calculator, please.
No, I'm just following along. Following
No.
along.
No.
Go ahead.
Let's see. And 17 psychic.
That is exactly my health.
Oh
Exactly.
my
Word
god.
for word, my hit point pool.
No fucking way. My god.
The screen just changed from here's your health pool to here's your death saves. Feel free to start marking them. That's what D&D Beyond just changed to on my screen.
It said, "Oh, seems like you're having a bad time. Let us help you take care of that."
So that's the elephant's turn. Fortunately, there are no rider effects that go along with that. You were just at 0, and that's it. And you have a new
Lucas
scar.
falls.
Hey,
And
wait.
your shoulder
Stars.
dislocated. Yes.
That elephant had disadvantage on that attack. It was poisoned.
Oh.
I'll take it. I'll take the fall. I'll take the fall, guys. Give me an extra death save or something. I'll take it.
That sounds like playing with fire we shouldn't be playing with.
I feel like if it had disadvantage, then I know
I'm
you like
sorry
to
to make you just say away.
have
Oh
your
my God.
scars, but
Look, she's so mad. Do you really want that scar that bad?
Fine.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god! No, alright,
no.
you know what? No, she
We'll
called it.
get another death 20.
Swear to God.
Hey, if you guys want to rule it that way, I'm okay with the drama too.
I mean, that's I feel
I
like
won't
this is totally
object.
up to Jess and Stars at this point. It's 1 for Jess's character and 2 for Stars making that call.
So, Jess, do you have a preference?
I am fine with being out right now. I will take a little extra leeway if it comes down to dead.
You are stable.
All right,
So
cool.
You do not need to make death saves.
All right, I love it. For the
That's
drama.
a good compromise. Oh, okay.
But if it persists past the next round, it will still be poisoned.
All right.
I appreciate the check-in. I really enjoyed the drama, and Lucas will now have been gored by an elephant. Like,
So its token is so big that the little
Hurdles.
icon for being poisoned is so tiny, and I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm just
Okay.
now registering it.
Okay, I will keep that in mind though, in case adjustments need to be made or benefits need to be given. But that does bring us to Arno.
Yup.
We can also say that balances out Ben not being hit when he was flanked.
Fair.
Took it from me.
Partially.
Took it from Ben to give it to Lucas.
Lucas likes it though.
Ugh.
Lucas likes it rough.
Oh, stop!
But Arno,
Yeah. I'm trying to see how Arno can get close to
and Ben probably wouldn't have been knocked unconscious by the non-crit natural 20, but
Okay.
drama.
Can Arno hold on.
He can.
Arno's gonna go there. From here, can Arno see Lucas on the ground?
Yes. The
Like
elephant
between
is
the
long
elephant's
enough.
legs?
Yes.
Okay. So first, Arno is going to cast Healing Word on Lucas. Which
So
is
now Lucas is
he's
extra
good.
stable.
He gets 6 HP.
Okay. Lucas is conscious. Hooray. Oh, but I should mark he is on the ground, but less consequentially now.
Good. And Arno is going to stab the shit out of the elephant.
Absolutely. Do
Love
so
it.
with
Malice. Oh, you mean like
get a
advantage?
flanking bonus if the other person is on the ground and just came to consciousness.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I mean, the action
Yeah, that
resolved
sounds
before
legit.
he attacked.
I think
Sure.
technically, but I could see a reason to rule otherwise.
Yeah, because
I
it's
mean,
not like Lucas is distracting him now.
I mean, Lucas can attack from the ground if he were of a mind to. So yeah, well, get it to have your advantage. You would get the sneak attack either way, but now you also get advantage.
Thank you, Stars.
Right. So there is a very long tradition of every time something bad happens to Lucas, Arno gets a natural 20.
No way.
Yes.
Not only he straight up heals his boyfriend and then goes, "That's it, bitch. I'm done playing."
Yeah. So, thank you for the advantage. His first one. Well, I mean, it would be a natural 14, so he still wouldn't hit, but yeah, no. Let me.
Since we have narrowed down their AC to either 16 or 17. So that was 12 damage dice that I rolled against Lucas. That is disgusting.
And he was still conscious. Like he still held on after all of that.
I mean, there might have been a moment where his vision went a little dark, but
No, he wasn't conscious. He was stable.
yeah.
It definitely knocked him the heck out.
34 damage.
I just
Nice.
wasn't going to ask for death saves. 34.
Yeah, let me just make sure there's nothing fancy that happens on a nat 20 with any of my shit. I don't think so, but just in case.
Just lots and lots of dice.
It was
You did
worth it
roll
just to
all of
see
your-
you hold up that like cluster in your hand, to be honest.
I was trying not to drop any.
Oh, 38,
I assume you
actually.
rolled
38?
38? Okay. I was going to say, I assume you rolled all of your sneak attack dice twice.
Yes, I rolled all my sneak attack dice twice. I just forgot that it's a D8 plus 4 for my actual
Gotcha.
attack roll.
Nice.
So add the 4.
All right. It is crumbling apart, but still standing. Bits of it, even after your strike is finished, it is losing little bits, kind of sprinkling onto the ground around its feet. But is there anything else for your turn, Arno?
No, I did my bonus action already and action. So I think I'm good. I don't think he gets 2 attacks.
Then Thorn, and you have advantage on your first attack. The owl destructing the elephant.
Okay, I will roll with advantage first. Alright, that is... Sorry, that is not the correct page. 1 second. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Alright. Second attack is...
Go ahead and roll some damage for that first attack. Just to see.
Has 1 health left.
I mean, this is a lot. Okay, fair enough. Fair
Two.
enough.
Yes, it's 2 health left.
So it's with Serpent Strike. So, oh wow, I rolled almost complete max damage.
It's dead.
11 slashing, 6 lightning, and 5 poison.
Everyone's mad.
Everyone said no.
And the next 2 attacks were both 18 and like 19 to hit, so you can assume that those hit too if there's not another enemy around. So,
Well, Thorn, how would you like to do this?
I imagine him while its like head is still turned towards like in Lucas's direction, since I think he was the last person who had been attacked by it. Thorn ducking underneath those tusks and like just stabbing like right up into where its like heart should be, and it just like cracking apart around the sword there.
Perfect. All right. You stab at this thing's non-existent heart, and much like the other one, the cracks spiderweb out from it, and it just kind of explodes into red dust, and a small pile of powdered ruidium crystal falls to the ground right where it had been. This one does not drop figurine.
Interesting. Okay.
Anybody who cares to can make an Arcana check.
I
Me.
will.
All right, because this is the intelligence twin, not the wisdom twin.
Yes.
21.
Sorry,
I heard a
19.
21, and I heard a 19. All right. So, judging from what you've seen in this fight, with the limited information that you have, the first elephant that you downed, very clearly, you've heard of these things before for similar items. This was most likely a figurine of wondrous power. The second one, even though the creature that was created was acting exactly the same, it seems this one was not summoned from an item. It was just made of magic and ruidium somehow.
They were testing things.
So
This-
they duplicated the effect of the magic item without needing another magic item.
This item is probably what the Cobalt Soul was talking about. They probably studied it to replicate it.
You hear a groan from the ground. You hear Lucas go, "Did
Yeah,
someone
our-
catch the name of that elephant?"
Ace would find her way over and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. My god, this poor man.
You good there, Lucas?
Arno also comes
yeah.
running over.
Lucas gets much better healing than Thorn did. I'm so sorry, Thorn.
It's okay. Lucas needs it more, probably.
You got 20 points of healing.
I appreciate that. Still bloodied, but feeling good. How much healing word did Lucas or Arno give Lucas, by the way? I didn't hear a number.
It was I said 6.
6. Okay, and then you said 20 what?
Just 20 straight.
20 straight. Okay.
Dice
Thank
like
you.
you better than Thorn, I guess.
Hey, you know what? I needed it a little bit more this time, I guess.
Tiny bit. I still think we should go to the... What the fuck is it called? Eclipse? The
The first
Yeah.
eclipse.
the first eclipse.
Is now-
I agree.
I don't think we should
With the,
waste time, but
With that calmed down a little bit, there is a very clear wake of destruction behind where the elephants came from, and it is leading in the direction of the first eclipse, from what you can tell from here.
Yeah, personally, if this is the item, I think we should take it right back to the Cobalt Soul, because we don't want to go to the first eclipse and then chance losing it.
I can just use my
True,
sending
but
stone.
they obviously just
I can ask and. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
unleash this. Surely we should check to see if they're planning anything else.
Just to see if it's standing at least. Because we know they like to move around.
We probably won't really have time to actually discuss this because it's already 12.
That is a fair point. Tune in next time for...
Just to help give us some direction for next time, can Ben use his sending stone and just start sending a message? Say, hey, we fought cool elephants, killed them, found figurine. Is this what you want? Should we investigate? What do you think? And he's just going to keep going until he's cut off.
Okay. I'll hand wave for the moment, just for this instance, since you received a message. I'll say you're able to send a message. Sure. Whatever.
Oh, that's right.
Just for the having an idea. I'll say Iwo tells you first. Good work stopping the attack. Please investigate the first eclipse if able, and he will give you like a name and location. Like if you don't want to lose that figurine, he'll name somebody safe that you can leave it with, and then pick it back up on your way.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll say all of that in less than 25 words.
For sure.
He's efficient.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one question to the group. This is not in character, but any chance anyone wants to play on the 12th?
I won't be home.
Copy that. Thanks.
I will also be unavailable, sadly. I'm running
I'm
a
sorry.
one-shot.
Listen,
No, it's fine.
I would do it, I promise.
No, it's fine. It's fine. 19th it is.
And no one's available on the 10th, right? Like that Friday?
I'm available.
I'm
okay.
available on the
But
10th.
I think other people have stuff going on,
Wait,
so.
am I available on the 10th? Maybe I'm not.
Somebody has D&D, right?
I would be.
Technically, I have Curse of Strahd. Now, would I be willing to skip Curse of Strahd for this? Yes, 100%. Don't even ask me twice.
I think don't either Tony or Heather or both have D&D though on Fridays.
Tony does
yeah.
not have D&D on Fridays anymore. He does hang out with his friend Paul, but that's up to him on if he wants if he wants to skip Paul or not. But I do head on out to my friend's house, but I am more than willing to move that to Saturday if Tony would not visit Paul. He lives 2 feet away. He can hang out with you anytime. Don't give me
You
that
gotta
look.
say it like that.
Yeah, I did. Is the guilt trip working?
Gotta put all the pressure on him.
What about
Okay.
Kitty?
Just in case this changes anyone's mind, I don't think I can do the 10th.
Got it. 19th it is.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep,
sorry,
it
I
is.
have to
No, no,
make
no.
a cake for my friends for the next day.
Oh, that's nice.
It's so sweet.
If we do play, we can resolve this quest line and stop before anything that would have to do with Eloise. But
That's true.
That's if
That's true.
if everything works out and we do. You said 10th.
I mean, it's also a lot of
I'd rather not on the 10th.
it's all a lot of rescheduling. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll stick with the 19th. We tried. It was a good effort. I appreciated it.
All right, cool. Well, good job, everybody.